Hello everyone, I welcome you all to Care Welcome CBSE School Moodle online classes. So today I will start with 19th problem of exercise 5.3. What they have given in 19th problem, there are 200 blocks. 200 blocks are stacked in the following manner. 200 blocks are stored. 20 blocks in the bottom row. So here in bottom row there will be 20 blocks like this. 20 blocks. 19 in the next row. So in the next row means here. In the next row there will be 19 blocks and 18 in the next row next to it and so on. Like this only. In first row there will be 20 logs. In next row 19 logs. Here 20. Next 19. Like this. In the next row there will be 18 logs. Again in the next row 17. Like this only. There will be one decrement in each next row. First row 20, next 19, 18, 17, like this. And what they have done? In how many rows are the 20 logs placed? There are 200 logs. There are 200 logs. So, in how many rows we can place 200 logs? Like this. In first row there will be 20, next 19, next 18, like this. In how many rows we can place 200 logs and how many logs are in the top row? We should calculate how many rows are in the top row. In first row there are 20 logs, next 19, next 18, like this. In top row there will be how many logs? We should calculate this. So now by observing this problem we can write the AP like this. AP is arithmetic progression is in first row how many logs are there? 20. Next row it is 19, 18, 17, like this. Okay. So by observing this AP we can write A value as 20, B value is equals to A2 minus A1 is equals to A2 value is, what is the A2 value? 19. A1 value is 20. 19 minus 20. 19 minus 20 means what is the answer? Minus 1. Next, what they asked to calculate? There are totally 200 blocks. Totally 200 blocks means Sn is equals to 200. There are totally 200 blocks. Therefore, I have written here Sn is equal to 200. And in what they are asking, in how many rows we can place these 200 blocks? In how many rows? So we should calculate this n value. In how many rows we can calculate these 200 blocks? And again they are asking, in top row there will be how many blocks? Therefore we should calculate an value also. An means logs in the top row. So now to calculate n value, what we can do? We have A, D, Sn values. So I will write the formula to calculate n value, Sn formula. So here I will write the Sn formula. Sn is equals to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into a. So we all know Sn value. What is that? Sn is 200 because there are 200 logs. Therefore 200 is equal to 200 equals to n. We have to calculate n value. Therefore we don't have the value of n. Therefore n by 2 into a. What is the a value? 20 because there are 20 logs in the first row. Therefore 2 into 20 plus n minus 1. We have to calculate this n value n minus 1 into d. What is the d value? Minus 1. So here I will write minus 1 into minus 1. So now what we can do? I will move this 2 to the other side. Therefore here it is division. When it comes to other side, 200 into 2 means 400 is equals to n into bracket 2 into 20 means how much? 40 plus n minus 1 into minus 1. In next step, I will multiply this minus 1 to the n minus 1. Therefore, 400 is equal to n into 40 plus minus 1 into n means minus 1 n means minus n only. Minus 1 into n means minus n. Now minus 1 into minus 1 means plus 1. So now 400 is equal to n into bracket 40 plus 1 means 41 minus n. 41 minus n. So now what we can do? 400 is equal to, I will multiply this n to these terms 41n minus 1. N into 41 means 41n minus n into n means n square. So 41n minus n square. Now to get the positive n square value, I will move this n square to the other part. Always in quadratic equation, this value should be positive. So now what I can do? I will move this n square to the other part. Therefore n square and this is 41n. When it comes to other part, minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. So now we got the quadratic equation as n square minus 41n plus 400 is equals to 0. So now what is the a value here? Here I will write a value is 1, b value is minus 41 and c value is 400. A into c means 1 into 400. So when we multiply, we should get the value 400 plus 400, and when we add or subtract, we should get the value minus 41. So what are the two factors here? Here I will write it directly, minus 16 and minus 25. Minus 16 minus 25. When you multiply 16 into 25, you get answer as 400. Minus 16 minus 25 means minus into minus plus only. Therefore, minus 16 into minus 25 is equal to plus 400. And when we add or subtract, we should get minus 41. Minus 16 minus 25 means minus into minus plus. Therefore, we will add these two terms. 16 plus 25 means 41. 16 plus 25 means 41, and the sign in front of the bigger value is minus. Therefore, minus 41 is equal. Therefore, factors are here minus 16 and minus 25. Now we can write n square minus 16n minus 25n plus 400 is equals to 0. So now we can take common in n square minus 16n. What is that? N into bracket n minus 16 means n into n square, n into minus 16 minus 16n. So now in next terms in minus 25n plus 400, what is the common? Minus 25. So minus 25 into n minus 16 is equal to 0. How? Minus 25 into n minus 25n minus 25 into minus 16 means plus 400. So here also we got n minus 16, n minus 16. So n minus 16 is common and n minus 25. N minus 25 is equal to 0. So now n is equal to 16, n minus 16 is equal to 0, or n minus 25 is equal to 0. So n is equal to minus 16 means here it is plus 16, n is equal to 16 or n is equal to 25. So here we got the n value as 16 and 25. Both are positive integers. So there may be 16 rows or 25 rows, 16 or 25. But now in second question what they have asked again, how many logs will be there in top row? Means we should calculate an value also. So here I will write it. Now we got the n values. We can calculate an value. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. By using both these n values, I will calculate an value. So here, first I will consider n value as 16. Therefore, a16 is equal to, what is the a value? 20 plus n value is 16 here. 16 minus 1 into d value is minus 1. So 20 plus 16 minus 1 means 16 minus 1 means 15. 15 into minus 1 means 15 into minus 1 minus 15. Therefore 20 minus 15 means 5. So in top row 5 if the n value is 16, and again I will calculate n value only. N is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where n value is 25. Where n value is 25. So here a value is 20 plus n value is 25 here, 25 minus 1, and d value is minus 1. Now 20 here, 25 minus 1 means 24. 24 into minus 1 means 24 into minus 1 means minus 24. So now 20 minus 24. 20 minus 24 means what is the answer? 20 minus 24 means plus into minus minus. Therefore we should subtract. 24 minus 20 means 4, and the sign in front of bigger value is minus. Therefore minus 4. And this is the answer for number of logs on the top row. But here we got the value as 5 if n is 16, and here it is minus 4 if n is 25. But number of logs on the top row, these logs on top row should be positive only. We should not get minus values. we should get 0 or 1, 2 or anything. There are 5 logs on the top row. Because you cannot say there are minus 4 logs, there are minus 4 logs on the top row. Therefore, the value is 5. There are 5 logs, therefore here I will write 5 logs on top row, and we got this value 5 by considering the n value as 16. Here we considered the n value 16, therefore we got the value 5 logs on the top row. Therefore I will consider n value as 16 only. If n value is 16, what is that n? There are 16 rows. 16 rows, number of rows. 16 rows used to store the 200 logs. Okay. So see here again. In first row there will be 20 logs. In next it is 19. In next 18. Like that only 17. And there are totally 200 logs. So they are asking how many rows we should use to store these logs like this, and how many logs will be there in the top row. So by observing this AP, you can write A value, D value, and SN value is 200 because there are totally 200 logs, and we should calculate N value. N value means number of rows used to store the 200 logs, and AN value means they are asking how many logs will be there in the top row, that is AN. So to calculate n value, I use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So here by using this formula, I got the n values as 16 and 25. Here both are positive values. So I will consider both the values and calculate an values. Means there may be 16 rows or 25 rows. But when we calculate an values, an means number of logs on the top row, we got the answer as, if n is equal to 16, we got the answer as 5. If n is equal to 25, we got the answer as minus 4. Here it is negative integer, but always it should be positive because that is the number of logs on the top row. It should be always positive number. Therefore, n value is 16 is the correct answer. So number of rows is equals to 16, and there will be 5 logs on the top row. So now I will continue with the next problem, 20th one. So this is the 20th problem. What they are given here, in a potato race, a bucket is placed at the straight point. So this is the potato race, bucket is placed at the straight point which is 5 meters from the first potato. This bucket is 5 meters from the first potato, and the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart in a straight line. So after this 5 meters, in 2 potatoes there will be distance of 3 meters. There are 10 potatoes in the line. So like this there are totally 10 potatoes. What they have given? From the bucket, first potato is at the distance of 5 meters, and after this potatoes are kept in a distance of 3 meters. Like this there are totally 10 potatoes are there. Next, what they are given, a competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the nearest potato, runs back with it, drops in the bucket. So competitor starts from the bucket and runs to first potato, and she takes it, and she will come back again to put the potato into bucket. Like this only, again she will move to the second potato, she takes that, again she will come back to keep that potato into bucket. She continues in the same way until all the potatoes are in the bucket. So she will continue like this only. What is the total distance the competitor has to run? They are asking total distance the competitor has to run. So here, by observing this, you can write distance of the potatoes. First potato is at a distance of 5 meters. Next, after this, next potato is a distance of, it is at the distance of 3 meter, means 5 plus 3 means 8. Again 3 meter means 8 plus 3 11, 11 plus 3 14, like this. Distance of potatoes 5, 8, 11, 14. But competitor has to run 2 times to keep potatoes. Here competitor, this competitor has to run 2 times for each potato to keep it inside the bucket. So here, what is the AP you can write? Therefore AP is to keep this first potato, how much distance he has to run? 5 means first she will run 5 meters. After taking that potato, she will come back again. Means 5 plus 5 means 10 meters she has to run. Like this. Second potato is at the distance of 8 meters, means she has to run total 16 meters. Next third one. Third potato is at the distance of 11 meters, means she has to run 22 meters because she has to come back again. Like this only. 14 meters means 28 meters she has to run. So now the AP is 10, 16, 22, 28. Okay. So now by using this AP, you can write A value, what is the A value 10, and D value, what is the D value? A2 minus A1 means 16 minus 10 means, what is the answer? 6. Next, what they are asking? Total distance he has to run. They are asking total distance, and there are totally how many potatoes are there? They are given that 10 potatoes. Means they are asking S10. I have to calculate S10 value. So now we all know formula to calculate Sn value. It is that Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus into n minus 1 into d. So here we have to calculate S10 value. S10 is equal to n value is 10, 10 by 2 into bracket 2 into, that is the A value 10 plus n value is 10 here, 10 minus 1 into D. D value is 6. Now 10 by 2 means 2 ones are 2 5 are. So here we can write 5 into bracket 2 into 10 means 20 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 into 6 means 9 into 6 54. So now 5 into 20 plus 54 means 5 into bracket 20 plus 54 74. So 5 into 74 means what is the answer? Here I will calculate 74 into 5. 5 into 4 means 20. 5 into 7 means 35. 35 plus 2 37. So the final answer is 370 meters. Okay, the competitor has to run. Here you should write, therefore competitor should run 370 meters. So what is the problem they have given? Here distance of potatoes 5, 8, 11, 14, and computator has to run 2 times to keep potatoes, because here to keep this first potatoes she has to run first from bucket to first potato, and she will take this, and again she will come back to keep that potato. So she has to run 2 times, means first potato is at the distance of 5, means she has to run 10 meters. Second one is 8, means she has to run 16. Like that only we got the AP as 10, 16, 22, 28. And we got the values of A, B, and they are asking total distance she has to cover, means S10 value, because there are totally 10 potatoes are there. So now we will use the formula, SN formula, to calculate S10. Finally, we got the answer as 370 meter. What is that? The computator has to run a distance of 370 meters. Okay. So I hope you all are clear with these problems. This completes exercise 5.3 and also chapter arithmetic progression. Okay. Try to practice all the problems. If you got any doubt, try to contact me. In next class, I will continue with triangles. Thank you all.